Let's go. It's time for NBA basketball here at Staples Center. Wizards, Lakers on Spectrum Sportsnet. Here are your lineups for tonight. First of all, for the home.
Make this a team game and not focus on him versus John Wall. But, you know, John Wall's going to be coming anyway.
He sure is. In this league, everybody comes for you.
Tipped up and in to start the game. Imperative to get off to a better start than we have seen with this team. Tipped up again.
Same thing.
For that
With a nice block.
deal. Taken away.
Good job by Alonzo.
Yeah, that was Wall underneath. Score!
It was just 3 passes, wide open shot.
Back and forth goes Wall. He attacks on low. A little bit. 9 to shoot. 7.5 to go here in the first. Brandon Ingram looks to get aggressive. Throws it up and throws it in. It's doubled up. Shot comes over too. Larry Nance with 1 on the shot clock is forced to shoot a jump shot.
You shoot as a first resort, it seems like you shoot much better.
Bradley Beal lets it fly. Wizards have it. We'll bring it out now to John Wall. Cross court. Good ball movement. Oubre on its way. Western road trip for Washington. They won the other night in Denver. They still have Golden State and Sacramento on the slate before they go home. Now back to Randall. Randall with 4 to shoot. Little step back 16-footer. Minute 13 to play here in the quarter. That one's lost underneath. Taken away. Jan Mahinmi couldn't control. 3-on-1. Lob to Randall. He finishes with the slam.
You have to have a lot of ball movement.
Downtown and is now a 2-point game. 27-25. Splitting 2 defenders. Clarkson again. Boy, Clarkson has really become a little heartbreak on the 3-pointer. Frazier guarded by Josh Hart, sticking with him. Now he's going to. Yeah, Beal hit the most threes, but Porter Jr., when he shoots it, he was 5th in the whole league in 3-point percentage. Meeks for 3 again. Of those 10, Lonzo is back in the game with 8.5 to play in the second quarter. He had a couple of quick fouls. Kyle Kuzma, his little jump shot is good. Mike Scott trying to work a little one-on-one. Big height advantage on Josh Hart. He utilizes it. Give it up to Josh. How about Kuzma? Kuzma down the middle as he tries to. And right there was Jan Mahinmi. John Wall. Still just 1 bucket tonight. He tries to bounce that off a foot. And the garbage goes to Port side. Caldwell Pope. Wanted to roll. They're not going to get it. Washington now playing D. That's a good lead pass for Beal. Turnovers, they won that battle 29-9. And they converted there. KCP for 3 from Lopez. Scoring affair, 38-35. Lonzo kicks it over to Caldwell Pope. He's going to try the baseline. Passes to Junior. Pope his 3rd assist. The southpaw play on. Long lead, Larry Nance from Lonzo Ball.
Nice.
And the foul. Lopez on Beal. Big on Little.
Got to force him to help.
Underneath, sneaking on the baseline and 0 for 2. Beal all the way. Beal rides it up and in. Here in half number 1. The Lakers down by 3. Wall operating on top. Pulls up and just inside the free throw. Clarkson again as we wind it down. 3. Just the second 3.
Body was on that possession.
Wall, good shot at the buzzer, and he comes back, and Lopez is held by him. Ingram back and forth he goes, down the middle he goes, lays it in. Now that was a nice. Well, he's got that extra energy. Gortat, bounce underneath. That's a fine.
Probably catches that pass.
John Wall bursts to speed. There he goes. Lopez, that's a nice spin and score. 1 Laker in double figures. 2 Wizards. Beal rattles it in from 3. That's not. He had 223 threes last year. Lopez, you know, all of a sudden, he's active tonight. He's everywhere tonight.
He is. He's got a double-double working right now with his 10th board.
Yeah, 16 and 10. Lonzo still trying to get on the board. And does. Halfway through the quarter.
First thing we usually do as soon as the season's over, try to keep in shape. You don't want to lift weights, but I can't hoop like these guys, though.
That's 5-5. Here is Wall. You can't help but notice here. This crowd just shot clock. Lakers standing around. Now they'll move a little bit. Clarkson down the middle he goes. Good pass under to Kuzma. He lays it up and in. Head by the Lakers. They turn it over. Caldwell Pope. He's going to go all the way. Doesn't charge. Leaves it for Larry. And Wizards trying to stay undefeated. Look at Beal putting on all his moves on Brandon Ingram. And 77-69.
And I wonder who will take it. Mr. Beal says, I think it'll be me.
Yeah, as he pulls up and scores. Lakers have missed 8 straight shots, Stu.
One of the reasons why they're down by 10.
That's the tracked. Not his night. Oh, Smith sneaks as he runs. He gotta get some help and does with Lonzo Ball. Bounce it now to Kuzma. He's alone on an island. Here he goes, one-on-one. Spins and shoots and scores. 6.5, you mentioned it. 1, 2, Ingram counted. Yes! 3-point opportunity. Here we go, Kuzma. Right side Ingram. Back to Kuzma. Blocked by Gortat. Ingram, the hustle play. That's going to be Washington basketball.
You can afford to go.
Gortat blows the dunk. Lakers desperately need to take advantage. We're under the 5-minute mark. Hook pass. Kuzma lays it in. P will attack. Stops. 12-footer. Can't score. Look at Ingram. Tries to tap it. Lonzo controls it. KCP for 3. He's got it. Now, Lakers can tie or take the lead themselves. Ingram to tie the game. Yes, sir.
The way to keep momentum, though, is after a timeout, you get a stop. That really keeps momentum.
We've only had 3 lead changes in the game. Tied 5 times in deep. In their last game, Julius attacks but can't hit the layup. He was right there at the rim but couldn't finish, and they lob it underneath and score. What they wanted, Julius with an uncontested layup, but couldn't finish it. And now John Wall goes all the way to the rim. Good play by Randall. Made amends there. Long lead for Lonzo. Ball all the way. Fly swatted by Bradley Beal, and he stares at Lonzo Ball. The other night, all of a sudden they've given up 4 in a row to Washington.
Can't ill afford anymore.
Beal, boy, he shielded it out to Brandon Ingram. Ingram, pull up, 15, got it. 5, barely. Lonzo, all the way. Lonzo Ball underneath, kick it. Julius is going to try a 3. He's got it. Seconds. You got to get into it. Brandon Ingram going to go to the basket all the way. Miss, tapped up and in.
Brandon Ingram.
.7.
Tipped in his own miss.
For the Lakers if they could somehow come out on top after 5. But Beal starts the overtime by Randall. Ingram all the way. Gortat was there. 6 to shoot. Lonzo. He's going to attack. Lonzo all the way. Scoop and score. John Wall. Randall giving him some room. Now staying with it. Fly swats it out of bounds. It's Beal in front of him. Back and forth he goes. Picked by Randall. Lonzo kicks it out. Kuzma. He's deep and down.
He's due.
The Lakers 6 made 3 out of 27 attempts to tie the game. Now John Wall. Backing up. 6 on the shot clock. John Wall all the way. John Wall there. On its way, Lakers lead.
Now they can't wait too long because they're trailing.
And John Wall's going to take it right to the basket. Oh, Julius Randle. Well, there's one stop.
Free throw shooters in.
Yep, absolutely.
You got to get free throw shooters in.
Because they will be fouling. Ball out of bounds. First things first, get it in.
Exactly.
And it's to Kuzma. And get it across. Caldwell Pope. 2-on-1. Lob under to Randall. Julius dunks it.
Wow. Out on the 3-point attempt.
John Wall. He's got 3 seconds.
Give up a basket.
To tie the game. Not there. Lakers win.
Wow.
How about that comeback? As the Lakers send Washington to their first defeat